This one. Betsy. Oh, she'll come running. As you can tell, all of them come running. I can't come out of that greenhouse without all these chickens come running. Especially this time of the year. It's kind of like a fight to get to the rabbits. Because the chickens see this and they're just like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So whenever given this greenery, I have to bring balance. Because, you know, they're like, they just suspect it so much. And who don't have a heart to feed them and leave them out while the others get some? They'll be your best friend. Look, she's trying to get out. He's trying to get out of the cage. So they'll be your best friend. As long as you got something that they love. Here you go. Oh, look. Oh, because you didn't have none yesterday. Look at you. Look at that mouth. This one came running. You going? Oh wait! Oh, maybe that's. This is how I kind of get them. Started getting tamed. They smell this instantly, and then I hold it back. Of course, that one I haven't had to hold it back, and then when they smell that, they're like, okay, I'll be your friend for a moment. This one's pretty good. Are you snacking? Are you snacking? So, here you go. Nice treat this morning. See, they're not even eating their food because really they're not even hungry. When it comes to that greenery, it's kind of like potato chips to us. So having these animals is really relaxing. It's so relaxing to watch them just be them. And see, what I do is that, see, she's going to stand off as long as she's got that food. Then I'm like, okay, let's get a rub here. She ate some of that radish right there. Let's get a rub. You want some of this? You want some of this? Huh? You thinking about it? Alright. Now she put her head in that bowl. Here. You want this? It is kind of hard to be feeding animals and then they just don't want to cooperate. But, see, she always acts like she's going to bite me. But I'm not giving up. I'm determined. And I believe she's determined. You better come on over here. Look, she's hiding. Oh, she's stubborn. So it's warming up here. You can see through all this wire. It's like 3 strands, 2 or 3 strands of wire here. Well, actually in the cage that will be 3, but since it's warming up here, I've gone ahead and put like 2 bottles in there. And it's hot and humid here. It can get hot and humid, definitely humid. And so I have to take like a baby bottle scrubber. Then you go into a baby bottle to brush these bottles out because it gets algae in it really quick. But I'd rather have that. I got 2 over there. I'd rather have that than them get without water because they do drink a lot of water. Baby, what you running back and forth? You got your stuff? Are you going in there? He used to go in there every morning because I'd have the cage door open. And he would see the black rabbit. And that might be why the black rabbit was running back and forth. because he's seen Angel. Is this why you're running back and forth? You want to see your buddy? You want to see your buddy? You want to see him? I think that rabbit loves the cat. You had enough? You haven't had enough, have you? No, he's got to go explore around there. He hasn't been in here a while. He's coming here every single day. You gotta check everybody out. He's checking that rabbit out. It's like, what are you doing in here? Angel. Angel. Oh, you coming? And usually I'll leave him shut in there. Have to come back and let him out. Come on. Come on. So every morning is a walkthrough to the garden. Pink eye purple hulls are growing really good. Okra is growing up very little because it's still cool here. They won't go anywhere until it warms up. Bell pepper's doing pretty good. They're doing good. They like the heat also. Put one okra down there because I dug that one up and put it into the greenhouse. Won't be long to be time to trellis up these red deuce tomatoes. Some of our squash hasn't came up yet. I replanted. They just rotted into the ground. It can happen when the ground stays so wet. I see a baby that's came up right there. It's new seeds, so I don't, sometimes you don't know until you have to keep planting. Look, we had a lot of rain. There's a squash right there. So that's what happened to my seeds. They got washed away, which is, I didn't think they would come up. I said, well, they got washed away. So we're going to dig that one up. Golden zucchini is looking pretty good. They have grown a lot. It's the Cosmos. They're looking good. That one's not. But that one's never looked good. That's looking good. Literally haven't been out here to look at them. I mean, I can walk through the garden, glance, but to get on top of them, I just haven't been able to do it the last couple of days. But I definitely like to walk through to see if there's any pest issues. So this is, it's right in the middle, so it might be the winter cream squash. It's just popped out of the ground. Got little seed coverings on them. So I like to, if I see that, I like to take it off because you see what it did to the end of the plant. A Watham winter squash that hasn't came up. Oh no, that's the okra. So I took some of those okras at the end of the rows, some certain areas, and planted it. Got one Ichiban eggplant here. Some of them I moved into the greenhouse. That is apparently broccoli or cauliflower. It just wasn't growing, and I put it here. Now it's taken off. And then we got some eggplants. These are running okra, and they were looking really good, but not looking as good now. They were looking super good. What that looks like to me, it looks like fertilizer problem. If it heated up, they done took off. And that's why you don't need many running okra. That one looks terrible. That one's always looked terrible. So I just left all of them in here because sometimes you have your plants will start out good and then they just kind of fizz out, or you find out what your weakest plant and your strongest plant. I'm not sure what happened here, but it looks like fertilizer ordeal. That's weird. Looks like it got sprayed with something. These are running okra, and they were looking really good, but not looking as good now. They were looking super good. What that looks like to me, it looks like fertilizer problem. If it heated up, they done took off. And that's why you don't need many running okra. That one looks terrible. That one's always looked terrible. So I just left all of them in here because sometimes you have your plants will start out good and then they just kind of fizz out, or you find out what your weakest plant and your strongest plant. I'm not sure what happened here, but it looks like fertilizer ordeal. That's weird. Looks like it got sprayed with something. So certain seeds I always like to plant a lot down there because the seeds could rot, the weather might not warm up enough, it creates the seeds not to germinate. A lot of things can happen. So we got 4 cucumbers that came up, and I'll watch these. See, that one came up, but it's not doing very well. It's just not warm enough. Our weather's really weird here. So we might have to replant, but we'll let them go and see how well they do. If that does well, then we'll just trellis them, and that'll be all really the cucumbers I think we'll need. So the gold mine beans, I think it's gold mine beans, are doing very well. The brassicas are doing well. Potatoes look awesome. These are starting to see it's warming up a little bit, so the plants are starting to grow. Sweet potatoes are doing pretty good. Didn't plant that much this year, didn't need that many. I like to plant them small. These had long runners onto them, and they're putting out new leaves, so they'll do just fine. And I haven't seen any signs of peanuts yet. I'm watching that critter right there because he's walking around trying to find a way in. I got to put some more staples down around the fence and block him out. I mean, he loves coming in the garden. All my animals, cats or dogs or little dogs, always love to come into the garden. I mean, I had one dog, she was 20 years old, I had to put her to sleep. But they never stepped onto my plants. This one I have to watch because he don't come in here but one thing, and that's to use the bathroom. So that's why I got to make sure I keep him out of here. He don't know any difference. So this plant was just thrown on the ground. It's amazing how when you start plants out, they sort of sometimes have a hard time getting going. This has just been tossed on the ground, a little bit of roots, mature plant, and it's trying to live. It's warming up out here. Cucumbers are doing super excellent in here. Love growing these things. And it's the fools you jalapeno is taking off.